Test an audio. Mm. Mm. All right.
Yes.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
This is odd. Where is everyone? We should go to the chief's house. Maybe they're gathered there. What here? What here? My mother is obviously not at home. Maybe they've organized a great hunt. I hope it's something like that. I have to admit, I'm worried. Chief Minon? Brigade! I'd hoped they'd all be here together, but there's no one. Is anyone here? Vorkal? This is really strange. There's usually at least one visitor here. I remember that some were suggesting that we should leave the lake because of the Alliance. Perhaps that's what they did in the end.
We should go and ask the people living in the fort. They'll be able to tell us where your folk went.
Ill? I'll be. I wasn't expecting that. The entire world thought you were dead. What are you doing here? What do you want?
Answers. We went to my village and we found it deserted. What happened there?
The priest of your village was found dead, and several young folk had disappeared, including you.
All of that to carry out despicable experiments to learn how to better eliminate their people.
If you say so.
I can vouch for that. But do continue.
Minon, a man who I held in great esteem, came to the fort demanding reparations. He was furious and worried. Alas, one of my soldiers disobeyed my orders and killed him. I believe that's what motivated your people to leave the region. They couldn't stay here any longer with the river pollution and everything else.
Why did this soldier kill Minon? He was a good man. And if my memory serves me, he took you for a friend.
I know, and believe me, I'm still upset about what happened that day. That should have never happened.
Do you know where the other villagers went?
According to my sentinels, they were headed south. If you want to find them, that's the direction you should be taking.
The Alliance demonstrates once again that they are nothing more than greedy belligerents. But what else is new? I must find my people. Goodbye, Captain. Adir ma lochtus close marwedes. Linquid ma vatir be. I'm sorry. I can't help but cling to the hope of seeing my mother alive again.
I'd feel the same way if I were in your shoes. What about your father? You never mention him.
He died while hunting. Killed by a mad beast when I was a child. My mother was never the same after that.
Halt! Renoik say you are not welcome here.
Wait a minute. I know that face.
Kadal? You don't recognize me?
You know who this is, Kadal?
I can't believe it. What are you doing here? And with these foreigners? Everyone thought you were dead.
We came here to find my people. But also to warn them and to bring them a remedy. The friends who are here with me helped me get this far and survive the continent. Without them, I would still be rotting in a jail.
I know a few people who are going to be really surprised to see you. Enter. You need to go and see our chief. Her house is on the left.
Thank you, Kadal. It's great to see you again.
Sit credoet. Björd tyr tomat.
Es neis riden am ger. Oi, tog dis fellow quea direct.
Toigen saranoig sa derego chwedesa.
Riden ger. Crede me mes maruto.
To? Escair to?
Avatir.
Arrent. Smend oem naveonen to oleg adiven. Hagin. Eskeloin me. Quan arrego me crefam toflani. Smeundu in kolda da holeg. Remnem in lochten warm, da neo me essa da vorge days. And I was even angry at the Renoise. But where are Nilan and Shada?
Shada has returned to the source of all spirits. As for Nilan, he preferred to remain on the continent.
Shada wacht. Klebanu de bonedum say. Come now, let us go inside. It will be quieter, especially if we must speak this tongue. We have so much to catch up on.
You know, when I saw the state our village was in, I thought I had lost you.
I'm a warrior, and I was so angry after you disappeared. All my melancholy was gone. Only rage remained. I brought all the survivors here, and we created this new clan. A clan for those who refuse the domination of the Lions. It's rather ironic, isn't it? To think that now, as you were then, you're still stuck with foreigners.
Forgive me for not introducing you to my friends. Without them, I would probably still be imprisoned over there. Or dead. Alvida served on the ship that carried us away. Not only did she help us, she was the one who arranged our escape.
Madam, my guild wronged your people, and I will do everything in my power to make amends for it. I will always do my best to help your child.
Till is a warrior. A guard, to be exact. He used to serve our enemy, but he's now made amends by helping us as best he can.
Madam, I've done you a great wrong. I hope you can forgive me one day.
Sophia is a cartographer. She's a lion, but she's very different from the ones here. And she's proven that to us on many occasions.
Madam, I know how the Alliance has made you suffer. As long as I live, I will fight against those of my people who have done this to you.
If my child considers you to be friends, you are welcome here. If you have helped my child, you are my friends as well. I'm so happy to have found you again. Today, that's all that matters to me.
Me too, Mother. But that's not the only reason I came back. I also have to warn you.
Warn me? About what?
When we were on the continent, we learned that a group within the Alliance was planning to eradicate our people.
How? If they're counting on their weapons, it won't be enough. We know this island better than they do, and we will defend it to the end.
Oh, I know that. But unfortunately, the method they intend to use cannot be defeated by our warriors, however brave. On the boat, shortly after our capture, Nilan and I underwent what we thought was a strange ritual. But Shada did not. Not long afterwards. We watched her die of a terrible and unknown illness that spared us.
Tirce, I'm sorry. I know how much you loved your friend.
Without knowing it, we were the subject of an experiment designed to prove a theory they had. That our people are very susceptible to this disease. It spreads very easily and would wipe us all out. Not just children and old people, but warriors as well. And in a very short time. In order to get a few servants, the Lions would simply have to use the remedy on those willing to submit to them.
They have no honor. Who gets rid of their enemies like that?
That's why we decided to understand and learn the ritual that protected us on the boat. The scholars on the continent call it an inoculation or vaccine. We've brought back enough to protect the whole island. But we're going to need the help of all the Donegada in all the villages to use it.
I'll see that the word gets out. Don't worry. I'll tell all the chiefs what our enemies have planned. Meanwhile, you should go and explain this protective ritual to the Donegada in the camp. They'll start using it right away.
I'd also like to speak to the Tierna Har about this. To warn her and seek her advice. Do you know where she is?
I know she's preparing a ritual for our dead. Go see the Donegada first, and then come back here. I'll tell you where to find her then.
I must leave you for now.
Of course. But come back to see me. I've missed you so.
Silque Sessa, a Dregne Sonegad.
With foreign friends. Do know that we are extremely happy to see you alive.
And grateful, I hope. Must I remind you who pulled you out of those traps with help of the others? What happened to Nilan and Shada? Are they doing well?
Alas, Shada died on the ship that took us away. The sickness overcame her. Nilan decided to stay on the continent. And what has become of you? Still hunters?
Yes, and scouts from time to time. We have many people to feed here. There are not only survivors from our clan, but all those who want to defend themselves from the Renoixe invasion.
Don't worry. We have become far more cautious. We watch where we tread very carefully.
We missed the need despite everything. You know that she was kidnapped like you.
I did hear that. Perhaps Nilan will find her.
I hope so. Very well. You certainly have more people to see. Take care of yourself.
Lions are cunning and ferocious, but we'll defeat them. Hello? Are you the Donai god of the Donea Exgregao?
Yes, and you must be the child who returned. I was told that some called you Vridanger.
Many words have been spoken about you, and of your missing master, and of your friend, Nilan. We would be happy to have you by our side to protect and guide our clan. Do you have any news for us? We were Black Algs before joining this new clan.
We suffered greatly from the raids, just as the Shining Scales did.
It's been said that they took our people to the continent, and that you were also there. Did you see any of them?
We crossed paths with many islanders there, including some from your clan. Nilan stayed with them to help. I returned, not only to reunite with my clan, but also to bring a remedy for all our people. Certain Renoigse, lions, want to eliminate all of us using a terrible sickness that kills in only a few days. It spreads very easily through ordinary cloth that has been in contact with someone sick.
That's horrible. Can't they fight honorably?
Some of them can. But these lions want to spare themselves the trouble of bloodshed.
You said that you brought back a remedy.
Yes. It is more like a protective ritual. It requires certain ingredients that we brought with us. I will teach you how to duplicate it, because there won't be enough. I will perform this ritual on you. Then you will need to perform it on others in turn, so that everyone will be protected.
And so now we are protected. This ritual is not overly complex.
The ingredients may be more difficult to find, but do not worry. We will make them.
Thank you. Be sure to spread the message to all the Donegada as quickly as possible.
It will be done. We are protecting our people thanks to you. Have you already spoken to Mev?
Yes. You should speak to her as well. Her voice carries far on the island.
I will go and find her. Thank you.
You should leave with your friends. We don't want traitors around here. My child, every time I see you, my heart feels lighter. Do you need anything?
We gave the Donegada the ingredients and explained the method. Hopefully, everyone on the island will be protected soon.
You're a great Donegad, my daughter. I'm so proud of you. Despite everything you've gone through, you still look after your people.
I'm just doing what I was taught. To look after our land and our people, as Mev and Toflan taught me.
Mev has finished gathering the ingredients for her ritual. She is now in the cave not far from the village, by the waterfall. So many of our people have died. She wanted to honor them and make sure they were returned to the earth. She told me that this would help you find her. The hen ab Kennedeblad, or Klebanidao arehawealam, frag komdawed and oide. She also left me this seed, saying that you would need it.
Thanks, Mother. I must leave you for now.
Of course. But come back to see me. I've missed you so.
Your mothers are very brave women.
It is... Slana, Morrigan. I am so happy to see that you have recovered.
We are all so happy to see you again.
I have heard that you have brought us a remedy?
Yes, in a way. But this remedy takes effect before you are affected by the sickness. It is more like a ritual of protection, if you prefer. But it must be performed on all of us. The sickness that it shields us from has already taken Shada, and certainly many other islanders.
I will help the clans Donigada spread the news throughout the island. I promise this in memory of our friend. And also because it is what my father would have wanted.
Your father was the best of masters. I miss him greatly.
We all miss him. He was a good man.
Everything happened so quickly during our capture that we did not have the time to honor his memory. According to the indications given by my mother, there's where we'll find Nev, the Tiernahar. I need to figure out how to open this door. Here is the word Earth. This stone bears the symbol of fire.
Fascinating. I thought your people were unfamiliar with writing.
That's true. It's not writing in the sense that you understand it. But the stone may be inscribed with symbols in our sacred language that only the Donegada are able to understand. Water has been inscribed here. This stone bears the word wind. This stone is dedicated to life. The word death is inscribed on this stone. The word death is inscribed on this stone. That must not be the right stone. I must not have touched them in the right order. That must not be the right stone. I must have upset Enoni quickly. I should have been more careful. Let's show them what we're made of! I must not have touched them in the right order. I must not have touched them in the right order. That must not be the right stone.
Incredible. The door has opened. The design of your sacred sites reminds me of the Astrian civilization, while still remaining specific to your lands.
No, please excuse me. This is a sacred place. I must continue on by myself. Adierna har.
Quetoi. El dobriden am ja. Om de negada men joang shanta men lat. Es komen kam to ata garanta. Evoglendag. Kredu men bo marusi. Samol sai alleen dessa.
Goidumer arenoixa a berdumer quavintir. Sag, adrek du.
Estag. Toig. Vored me dare. Quai bora deem a bulstam. Avatir. Atoja men saviem da nesenesem. Atoja vreg da farnas för. An da vaust tirto.
An de vaust tirto.
An da veost tirto. Togom bior denes sisa gechriul caeron ket.
Echsriul don ket.
Esquot ta rebem olei. Ages ko. Ad loredar tate orid. Doig mo echte. Nas ankenam da uscanti e marui sa ne stradido. I see that you still enjoy the company of foreigners, while our people paid dearly the price of their arrival to our island.
I am sorry, Tiernahar, but these are my friends. They are not like the other Renoixe.
I hope so. What happened to the apprentice and the warrior?
Nilan stayed on the continent to take care of our people that are stranded there. As for Sheda...
I sense your pain. She's dead, isn't she? And the worst Tirsi.
Yes. She was taken by a terrible sickness that we do not know here.
Is that what you wanted to talk to me about?
There is a group of lions on the continent, led by a man who dreams of becoming emperor. A sort of chief of many nations. This man will stop at nothing to achieve his goals.
Mm.
And he believes that he will obtain what he wants by eradicating our people in order to claim victory for himself. He wants to use the sickness that killed Sheda for this. It's partly for that reason that I returned as soon as I could, to warn you, and to bring back a remedy with me, or more precisely, a protective ritual.
You have done well. I am happy that my teachings went with you. Despite what you suffered, you taught first to protect your people. We will help you teach this protective ritual to all the villages of the island, to stop this man from eliminating our people. But if he is as ambitious as you say, then he will certainly think up a new plan.
I would also appreciate your advice on another subject. We were all witness to the brutal awakening of a guardian on the continent. The chief of a clan of refugees from our island attempted to bond with the Lans to defend her own. But she transformed immediately and entered into a terrible rage, attacking both her own people and her enemies indiscriminately.
The spirit of the continent must be full of anger. It must feel betrayed, and demonstrates this sentiment through its guardians.
This is what we thought as well. But this metamorphosis was seen by Karnas, the chief of the lions, who dreams of becoming emperor over all. And he slew the guardian that we saw, and started performing experiments in order to create more, forcing our people to bond with the land. He seemed to want to use these guardians for his war, and blame our people for all the destruction he would wreak.
The guardians are emanations of the protectors of the earth, not weapons to be used against others in battle. And our people could become the target of all of the nations on the continent if they accuse us of the destruction. What you're telling me is troublesome, Bridengar. I'm afraid that you must return to those faraway lands to stop this man from making us a part of his war. You must try to discover his plans in order to foil them. And you must enter into communion with the continent, since this man plans on using its powers in his war.
Won't I be in danger of transforming as well?
Do not bond to the continent under any circumstance. It is too powerful and too furious. But using a variation of the ritual of the Anatella sphere on the remains of one of these guardians, you should be able to feel what they felt. You must go to the place where the guardian was transformed to do this. You must pour this potion on a part of its body. Then drink an infusion that you must make with these herbs to enter a trance. For a few moments, you will commune with the spirit of this distant isle. And what it will teach you could save us all.
Thank you, Mev. Thank you for this counsel.
I know I am asking a great deal from you. Returning to this continent after having found a way back here must be hard. But I believe that the survival of our people depends on it. Try to find your friend Nilan as well. You will need his help in order to accomplish all of these things. And he can help you with the ritual. I also am afraid that if left on his own, he might fall prey to his tempestuous temperament. Go, Vridinger. And it is I who thanks you.
May the earth always carry you. You must be happy to be back home.
Do you intend to fight alongside us? Do your friends agree?
My child, every time I see you, my heart feels lighter. Do you need anything?
I've come to say goodbye, Mother.
But why? Why don't you stay here? Your friends can stay if they want.
Mev's given me a mission that I can only fulfill over there. The only way to save our people is by going back.
But you've already brought us the remedy. Isn't that enough?
There's a very dangerous man over there, Mother. Someone who wants to use us to conquer the continent. If we let him do that, our people, both here and there, will be in great danger.
Yeah.
And the remedy won't help.
My child, my heart bleeds to lose you again. But I am also filled with pride. Go then. Save us all. Defeat this man and come home to me. I promise to protect our island in your absence.
Goodbye, Mother.
Meow.
You're back. Did you want to return to the mainland?
To fulfill on the mainland before I can come home for good.
I understand. We sold all the goods we brought, and the holds are full of exotic items produced on your island. So we can leave whenever you want. But make sure you finish what you had to do here first.
We are ready to return to Gakan.
In that case, let's go. My belongings are already on board.
Here's the coast. We'll finally be able to set foot on land.
Again? When will they go?
Ugh, I can't do it.
Move along! I'm on watch.
I just received a message from one of my contacts in Tainea. I asked him to keep an eye on Nilan. Really? Why did you do that? I didn't want to spy on him, but I was afraid that something might happen to him. He can be a little impetuous. My contact lost all trace of him rather quickly in any case. That said, he heard talk of several attacks by a large group of islanders on caravans headed to the capital. They all took place in the area of Keldarg, an arid region to the north of Alima. He thinks that a number of islander refugees and escaped slaves are hiding there, and that Nilan could be with them too.
Thank you for informing me. I would have preferred you not having him watched without his permission, even if the information from your contact could help us find him.
I know. If you like, I'll present my apologies when we see him again.
That said, I think our priority should be to learn what Kernaz has been up to in our absence. I doubt that he's just been waiting patiently while we've been doing our best to put an end to his plans to eradicate your people.
Prepare to disembark. We've arrived at our destination.
This is strange. I don't remember Alina being so heavily guarded. Nor do I remember this sort of tension in the air. This doesn't bode well. We need to be cautious.
Wow. That man is sweeping the flow. Man, this is... I'm just amazed by the animation and the leaves not moving. Yeah, let's just have people sweeping floors.
Forgive me if I join you, but what you're about to say interests me too much to stand aside. I'm sorry we couldn't stay in Tir Freddy longer. Some say that it's where Saint Matthias went when he left the mainland. I wish I could have immersed myself in his holiness.
I must leave you.
See you later.
You. I never thought I would see you again, friends. I assumed you had returned to your homes. Far from the folly that shadows us all here.
The folly? What are you talking about?
Let's just say that things are not moving uphill. The General Kernaz and his faction are more and more popular. He said a few populist speeches of note, pamphlets are circulating, and posters postulating that an empire is the solution to all problems. Of course, the majority of intellectuals and savants disagree with that conjecture, but the population is adhering to the proposition. This has allowed him to impose to the Sopharks a certain number of changes. Soldiers are everywhere, you must have noticed.
Yes, we saw them. And it is very troublesome. I never thought I would see Alima follow Kernaz this easily.
It's because our Tir Nahar, the mistress of all knowledge of my people, had foreseen such a possibility that we have returned. Had the Council of Al-Saad not tried to return to a semblance of order?
Alas, they haven't. Kurnaz was able to win a few battles against Dutan, and in doing so garnered support from partisans of his ideology. As for the others, they've demonstrated a gullibility that is disconcerting. They do not see the danger that he represents despite my warnings. Alongside other guilty parties, your people is often listed among them, which has made them less sensitive to the horrors the General has in store.
And are you aware of his new plan to instate his empire?
Alas, I am not. Though he's gained influence, he's far from achieving his goals if he continues with his current methods. Knowing him, he certainly has something in mind. But unless we were to go and spy on him, I don't know how we could guess his next steps.
That's an idea. Why not go and spy on him? Do we know where he is right now?
He is not easy to pin down. He changes his place of residence nearly every day, and is never seen without a large escort of soldiers. However...
Yes? Are you getting an idea?
I learned that the General is organizing a meeting in his residence tonight. He hardly ever holds such meetings, but he must need to reassure his influence supporters. His residency is found in the military borough, not far from the prisons. But I need to warn you, it won't be easy to get in.
I'll come with you. I don't want to miss an occasion to discover what the General is cooking up.
Once again, be extremely careful. If you're caught, I won't be able to do anything for you. And it would only help Kurnaz convince the population of the danger you represent.
We will do everything to remain discreet. You can be sure.
I hate having to stoop to espionage, but I fear that we have no other choice. Do you have anything else you would like to discuss?
Thank you for having us. We are leaving.
It was a pleasure. I hope we'll have another chance to meet.
Greetings. Are you lost? Greetings.
surrounded by a host of guards. His home is no exception to that rule.
Let's not dally here for too long. We don't want to be spotted.
To make any headway if you're never here on time. You need to pick up the pace and stop pretending to work. What do you think the Master is going to say if he comes to inspect the site?
The Master's here?
He certainly is. So, back to work, imbecile.
Curse slaver. You can build your wall all by yourself.
We've been looking for a way in. Here it is. We need to talk to these people and find a way through the work site.
What are you doing there, you lot? This site is off limits to the public, and I'm not hiring.
We are not here for that reason. We were hoping we could convince you to allow us into the gardens.
Oh, were you now? And why would I do that? I'd be running the risk of losing my good client, and there would go my livelihood, you see?
Well, we love plants, and we've been told that the vegetation is something.
Oh, you're wasting my time. I couldn't care less about that. Then be off with you.
All right.
I have work to do. And don't come back bothering me, or I'll call the guard.
The
No,
foreman
that's
won't
fine.
tell us anything else. He's too honest for that. I think we should go and have a word with his employee.
I'm fine. I'm good.
Alright, later then.
Alright.
I can call you. If not, I can.
Alright.
Alright, friend.
Mm.
What a lovely day.
You're not from around here.
Oh. Oh, oh.
What do you want? If my boss sees me talking, he's gonna fire me on the spot.
We would like to get into the gardens of this residence, and we were thinking that you might be able to help us.
You want a way in there? It's full of guards, you know. You wouldn't be able to stay in there for very long before getting thrown out.
I understand that it gives you pause to worry. You're taking a risk, but...
There's no need
If you
for you
wanna
to
come
wear
in,
yourself out. I won't be the one to stop you. For me, anything that makes that nasty water master lose some sleep is good for me. So here's what we're gonna do. The wall up there won't be repaired tonight. Normally, we put the ladder that gives us access away at the end of the day. But I'm gonna leave it for you. At nightfall, go in there and do what you need to do. And if you can make a little mess, enough so that dumb foreman gets a few grey hairs, that would be even better.
Thank you for your help.
It's nothing. I'm the one to thank you. I'm already laughing.
Our disgruntled worker kept his word. That ladder will allow us to enter the property.
Those imbeciles don't understand anything. They quibble as our country mires itself in a war without end. Only a powerful empire could crush Tereme and bring us the peace and prosperity we all dream of. These diplomats and scholars blather on and on about sovereignty when they risk being swept away by the enemy. But I shall persuade them otherwise. My war monsters will give them new perspective. Once they've seen the power these beasts provide, the victories served on a platter, they will bend. Imagine all the nations of the continent, as well as Teofridi, finally united under a single banner.
May the Enlightened guide my hand.
No, Fausta! Die! I will not let you enslave my nation!
What have we here? If it isn't your friend, Zerin, the Thélème spy. She's not alone. Arrest her accomplices.
They're fleeing through the garden! Catch them!
I see him! Over here!
Don't let them get away!
I suspected she was up to something. She was too eager to join our mission.
I wouldn't hit yourself over the head. Fausta has been hoping for an opportunity like this for a while now. She wants to protect her country so badly that she sacrificed her freedom for it. Now, it's up to us to get her out of there.
Look, a trapdoor. It must lead us close to the Grand Bazaar. We should go through here.
Well, well. A Teofridi savage and a hodgepodge band of misfits. I've heard talk about you. I'm quite happy to make your acquaintance. And even happier to know that you'll soon be rotting in a jail with your friend, that spy from Thélème.
Why must Kernaz's soldiers always be so arrogant? Should we get rid of him?
Yes. To arms!
On the musket!
The enemy is here! Let's show them what we're made of! My armor is broken!
My men will be here. You're done for.
Hold on. We're almost there. The exit from the borough is really close.
Mm.
Oh, I was starting to fear we wouldn't be able to make it back to the ship.
Thank you, Fausta. What got a hold of her? I too wanted to kill that frogwort, but I didn't put everyone in danger to do it.
I hope she is still alive.
She certainly is, but her incarceration will be trying. Kernaz is going to want to interrogate her, and I fear that his methods will be brutal.
Do you have an idea where she might be being kept?
In the prison, which I believe you're already familiar with.
It's the only adequate place for holding someone in the city. She'll be in quarters that are far more guarded than the ones you were in.
We're going to have to plan another escape while the entire city is already on our heels. How are we gonna do this?
Come now, Alvi. Don't cry defeat. You know that I'm rather gifted in this domain. I've already proven myself, haven't I? I am certain that we can sneak our little brainless favorite out of these jails, no matter how protected they are. Just give me some time to think.
We're all going to need to think this through. About this, and all we've learned. Despite our intervention in the ruins at High Prairie, Kernaz has not abandoned his plans to use Guardians in his war.
Speaking about that, shouldn't we go and find Neelan? We're one man down, and we're going to need all the help we can get.
Fausta said that he could be found in the region of Kel Dag. It's not too far from here.
I need to perform the ritual that Mev spoke to me about. She said that it could help us understand the continent and counter Kernaz's plans.
Wherever you decide to go, we'll follow you. The Constanzia, her crew, and I. You need only tell us a destination.
Let's get to work.
Okay, I just gotta go to like somewhere.
These are the arid shores of time.
Fausta told me that Milan could be found in the region of Keldog. Do you know where that is?
What was that? It's an arid mountainous region not far from here. It's to the north of the Lima's suburbs.
Stand aside. I'm gonna wipe them from the face of the earth.
Exotic armor! But also the best of what our beautiful
It's
city
a
has to offer.
stone.
you're back.
Full price. Open book. Gotta take a chasha break.
Father Cardinal Pius sent us a message. It must be about Faustus' arrest.
Let's show them what we're made of! Let's show them what we're made of!
Alright, folks, I'm gonna end the stream right here because I'm tired. Sleepy. Peace.